I was for Ghcelebs TV so na ne wo twen ene awie message wa send dey kan wo page channel so a and subscribe to channel no na ma remember so be share link to so am for so dey dan ya ma dey mo ye dey boy no so ma chere that say wo pe konkonsa trending news political live event bia bopia Ghcelebs TV aha nya abo ni nyina no say dey besomo I was for over best 4 months or 6 months go coming in there. I was for Shatta and Uncle Fortuna pass because recently in Chiviana, I think there's some few years by month back and I mother about media and so be me keep and send me say baby and then the munina say Shatta and no at the end. I was for that part nearly name be humu now. Shatta recently outside post and say video say about out and go for make a comment on Bedru and then Shatta Bedru and say Shatta you 1k at all, you 5k at all, or you 20k at all. I say never for and then go focus say Udra Bontina so spread out money say not 20 million so mamia. Now say there is a question mark over your wealth or your net worth no. And Kofo ka se Shatta esika onye nyina echi na odi bon kofo outside no ntimi fam wo fie na abusafo ene Sammy Flex aba out aba be release ensem bi ato wonom se ebi mo onoma some comments bi onoma mu before so omo be making no they don't go further and so omo hwehwem and send them aba out because of say now social media is common and blogging is so common and cheap no obi afa camera bia be jana anima no oka the ope that person doesn't make create research on that particular story now be give or make any research on it now some first about cancer Shatta I like a fear was the man and mammy crying no more man and mammy no underground on front of man outside so I say aha na was for mensa aka Shatta videos I said Sammy Flex and some na waka no na bomo dey so na ma say enya Shatta mame efi no so aka ho video a mo wura fi ho no mo ne nsada mame no komunya no mepe enso so aka ho na aha na mabobo ni na no dey ma so maka cho say open any trending story bia bora ha say aha na abobo ni nya no Ghcelebs TV Jimleni here video no mbra another Sammy Flex insema no okan mbra.
We have seen some people whose only interest is to see the evil out there. And to us, when I see that thing or when I see those things, I'm always encouraged to give counter information so that at least those who are only interested in following our good stories, they will also get that one for keeps. Personally, as Sammy Flex, there are some people whose content and their channels I've stopped watching. In fact, ever since I started working with Shatta, there are some people whose content and their channels I've stopped following. So oftentimes, anything that happens with them, it has to be reports from people. That you'll be there and someone will send you a link. Sammy, have you heard this? What this guy is saying? Sammy, you have to do something to this. I don't see them. Because I keep telling me that why should I be feeding my head with content that is not so wholesome for me? That's not healthy for me. Why should I be worrying myself like that? When I do that, I'm killing myself. So I always try hard to ignore all those things. So I don't watch them. But if you want to watch, maybe you have your own interest why you'd always want to see such. Personally, I don't want to see such things or those things. I'm always far from them. So I see commentaries and many people talking about so Shatta could do this and Shatta has not been taking care of the mom. And I ask myself, so Ghanaians and followers of this industry, if you want to call them critics or however you want to call them, what at all do they want? Is it witchcraft? Is it wizardry? Or what exactly? What exactly are they looking for? I don't get it. And now, I'm asking you people, who said Shatta has not done what he's supposed to do for his mom? Like, who is saying that? These same people, sometimes, if you are not careful, and you do some things to people and you decide to put it out, you get these same people coming out and shouting, eh? So you did this for your mother and you have come to put it out for what? So you did this for your mother and you have come to put it out. What do you want us to do? Are you not supposed to? Yes. You see, I always can thank God that personally I have the ability to ignore public comments and how people behave online. But you see, when we are protecting brands, it is hard to ignore. Because if you are not careful, those things being said by people, they will go a long way to spoil business. If you are not careful, those things being put out by the brand or attached to the brand, they are likely to spoil business. Therefore, I want to do something. Unfortunately, I did not even take permission from Shatta, who in this case is my boss. And I'm talking about what he asked me to do as a member of his management team. What he asked me to do. And knowing that I did all necessary things to make sure there is peace. When I look around, I understand why sometimes Shatta is paid. And I understand why sometimes like he's hurt over some things. Because he knows his heart. He knows what he does right. Yet people don't want to even assume. They don't, I'm not saying see you, they don't need to assume that, oh, maybe Shatta might have done it right. No, they don't want to assume. They only want to see it bad. Now, we were all here when some time ago, issues of Shatta and his mom and the mother complaining she's not well, she's not living at a place that she wants to live comfortably and all the stories around it. All of us, when such stories come out, we are disturbed. When such stories come out, they really disturb us. I'm involved. Who would want confusion to be happening around his family? Who wakes up and his prayer is that I want confusion to happen in my family? Who? I don't know if you are one of such people, but nobody. I'm not sure Satan even wants confusion in his kingdom. He wants the place to be lively, happiness, all over. Everybody wants it. So if for some reasons, someone is not seeing the kind of peace and the happiness that they want to see in their family, it is like that. Ask yourself what happened. But even that one, it is for another day. I don't want to be interested in what happened now because I can even ask myself, Sammy Flex, when it happened, were you there? I was not there. But at least what I witnessed or what I have been part of, I don't have to hide it. So, early this year when those things came up, Shatta's mom, blah, 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 boom, boom, when they came up, we're all worried. Of course, when it happens like that, you would always want tempest to calm down or to calm before you make any move. So thank God, somewhere around September this year, September 2024, we realized that all the thoughts were coming down. Therefore, it was now right for us to make those moves to correct what happened. And conversation, Shatta with some people, some of his godfathers, some of his friends, including all of us within the management team, we decided that, okay, this is not what we want. This is not the kind of impact or stories we want to be going out there. Therefore, let's all come together to solve this. Therefore, Shatta said, no problem. Called Ishesmo and tells her that, oh, maybe you and Dan, you guys should start, I mean, it's PA. You guys should start scouting. Let's see if you can get some beautiful house to get for the old woman. And they started. Run to some places. And they got the house. When they got the house, photos and details of the house were sent to Shatta, being the man who had given that assignment to look through whether he's also okay with it. And I'm sure after seeing everything from documents to the beauty of the house, it was located at Abokobi. Abokobi is a new community, obviously. Okay, not very new. I would say it's one of the new areas on the road to Aburi. Of course, that area is a known area. Abokobi on that stretch. That was where the house is. Obviously, now if you go to those areas, it's not for the average people. Lands at those areas are not even a joke. very expensive lands for that matter, because you are going to the mountains where it has been seen to be one of the luxurious areas to live. So Shatta agreed that okay, let's get it, which was I think a 3-bedroom um, apartment that Shatta said, okay, let me get this house for my mom. Documentations and everything was done successfully. And me, Sammy Flex, seated here. I placed a call to Shatta's mom. And I told the mom that, Mommy, this is Sammy Flex. I work with your son, Junior, as she calls him. And Junior has gotten a house for you. He wants us to come and take you there. The woman agreed, and even at that time, I remember she still said she wasn't feeling well. So we told Shatta, okay, Shatta, thank God we've spoken to your mom. She's agreed that we come pick her to the new house. We rented a truck, went to her house. She was then living at Theo, can you help me? Yeah, Teshi area. Yes, so let's leave it like that. Teshi area. I don't know whether we can also call them. It's not Nungwa. And like you there. Me, I'm not too sure about knowing those areas like Teshi Nungwa area. Let's put it like that. That was where she was living. One cool evening, we sent trucks there to pick her stuff at least, with whatever she was coming to live with there. As an old woman, definitely there are some things that no matter what you do, she wouldn't leave behind. She would want to carry them along. So we went to Teshi, picked her, and we brought her there. And even that was not all. When we brought her there, the next day, we even went, the evening that we brought her there, I think that evening was on 12 September. And I think on 13 September, we also went there again just to make sure she's settled, because we arrived there that on the 12th a little late. And obviously, if you go to put someone at such a place, then they should be able to go there to check on her as well. So the next day, early morning, I did not even come to the studio or to the office. The moment I woke up, now I called my team member, Charlie, let's go check on the old man if she's settled in. Once again, we went there, and to us, everything that we are supposed to do in terms of accommodation, in terms of where she would live comfortably, we did. We did not even want her to